Eating problems and eating disorders. So an eating disorder occurs when somebody develops an unhealthy attitude towards food, which can take over their everyday life and make them extremely ill. Now, eating problems are very often not just about food. They're a way of coping with difficult things and painful feelings. It's a form of self-harm for some people. For some people it's not, but for some people it is. And the person might find it hard to express, face and resolve that sort of problem. And focusing on food can be something that they are in control of. It can disguise their problems, and sometimes the person affected may not even realise that that is the case until it is drawn to their attention. So signs to look out for that somebody might be having or experiencing an eating disorder. Struggling to concentrate and feeling tired a lot. And appearing a bit depressed and anxious. So I know that links in with depression and various other things, but it should start you thinking that maybe there is a conversation that needs to be had, and there may be something that you can help with. They may be secretive around meal times. They may avoid social occasions, dates, restaurants, and eating in public. Sometimes they eat very slowly and cut their food up very small. And sometimes they might eat a lot very fast, but there might be a noticeable change in their behaviour. Sometimes they go to the bathroom straight after food, and that might be because they're making themselves sick. It might be because they're using laxatives, or it might just be that that's what their gut does, and there isn't an eating disorder problem. Maybe they start distancing themselves from their loved ones. Their appearance can sometimes change. They may become noticeably fatter or thinner, but for a lot of people, they actually maintain their body weight, but have an eating disorder. And it's another way of hiding it. But also, that brings in further confusions in their brain, because they sort of feel that if they have got an eating disorder, maybe their weight should change, and it makes it even more complex. So don't assume that if somebody's body weight appears to stay the same, that there couldn't be an eating issue. They could appear unwell and sluggish, because if you're not eating properly and getting your nutrients in right, it can affect your physical health, and it will affect your physical health. And they may frequently compare their body weight with and their body image with others. So they may be looking at specific Instagram or Facebook, which might not be healthy images, and have lost the understanding that a lot of those images have been adjusted and doctored to make them look more attractive or more like a certain body type than they actually are. So a lot of the time as well, eating problems can link into other mental health problems. It's really important that they get help, and it's really important that you broach the subject at the right time and in the right way. So it may take several attempts before somebody is prepared to open up and admit that there is a problem. Some people are relieved when it is discussed and it's out in the open, and some people will continue to try and hide it and will be very defensive about it. So it may take quite a few attempts in order to get to have a positive conversation and get them the help they need. Try not to get angry about it. Just try and be supportive and helpful and ready when they need it. Don't have those conversations around meal times or around food or around anywhere where you might be eating, because obviously that will make everything a little bit more contentious. But help is available. There are so many self-help groups. And many people, in fact, the majority of people with eating disorders will go on and have a completely fulfilled and healthier relationship with their food. They may have relapses from time to time, particularly, in pregnancy, when there is a change in job or additional stresses or family life. So lifestyle events can lead to a relapse, but they can ultimately be helped and make a full recovery.